Have you ever felt like you're capable of something more? Like there's some hunger deep inside you that hasn't been fed yet? In your current life situation, you probably only get small glimpses of fulfillment and joy at random times. Like when you suddenly get the motivation to work out, work on that side hustle that could eventually turn into a career, or when your confidence is a bit higher than usual and you're not afraid to talk to a stranger.
So, hey, what's up, guys? How we doing?
We're good.
So, what do you do?
What do you mean?
But most of the time, you're stuck in a cycle of doing the same monotonous, meaningless tasks day in and day out. And you start to ask yourself, is this all that there is to life? You try to look up advice for your problems online, and it kind of helps. Sometimes, a video or article provides you with a feeling of comfort or a small boost of motivation. But even after trying to apply the advice, something goes wrong. You stumble and fall off the path towards fulfillment, incessantly beat yourself up for it, feel like you're not making any progress, and go back to who you always were. And instead of the advice doing what it was intended to do, it only reinforces your negative self-limiting beliefs and thought patterns. Between all the thoughts that roam around in the massive cloud of negativity in your head, one thought stands out the most. I am damaged and I can't be fixed. You're convinced that there's nothing you can do to reach your highest self. But what if I told you that there was a way to conquer this vicious cycle? What if, instead of going around in circles looking for advice in surface-level articles and YouTube videos, you had a fully detailed roadmap towards success, fulfillment, and joy that allowed you to dive deep into your own subjective problems, where they came from, and helped you accept yourself fully as you are right now? This is what is achievable when you set out on the journey towards self-mastery. By following the roadmap of self-mastery, you start to understand where those negative thoughts in your head come from, stop yourself before you let them take you over, and either nurture them or let them go completely. And through that process, your self-awareness and emotional intelligence increases. You learn how to come face to face with your insecurities, triggers, and flaws, accept them, and integrate them into yourself. And paradoxically, you find that because you are fully aware of and at peace with your insecurities, you become more secure and confident. You learn the science behind how all your bad habits formed, how to remove them for good, and create newer, healthier ones that stick. And that monotonous cycle of your life explained earlier starts to provide you with energy with each new iteration, instead of draining you of it. Through the application of psychology, the science of habit building, and developing your own beneficial life philosophy, you become unbreakable in the face of adversity. It doesn't mean you no longer have bad days or rough patches. Those are inevitable if you're a human being. The only difference now is you know how to use them as a tool for growth, instead of as an anchor to keep you stuck in a state of self-pity. And the key you were desperately trying to search for to unlock your true power and potential starts to manifest itself in front of you. At that point, all you have to do is turn the lock. This is what is possible through the Ultimate Self-Mastery course. Yes, that is right, the course that I've been building for the past 6 months is finally here. The Ultimate Self-Mastery course is a holistic approach to strengthening your self-awareness, accepting your flaws, building better habits, and creating a fulfilling life. For the past 6 months, myself and 20 pre-sale members have been carefully crafting a 4-section, 14-video course with over 15 worksheets and guides. I brought along 20 pre-sale members throughout its creation to help get feedback for each video, and we met in a Zoom call almost every week to do so. I then went back and re-edited each video to make sure they were as effective and digestible as possible. I definitely could not have made as impactful as a course without them.
For the first time in a while, just genuinely able to say that I'm happy for the first time in quite some time.
In the course, you'll discover why you have this "I feel like I can't be fixed" mindset, where it came from, and how to strengthen your ability to not be so easily pulled by your emotions. You'll also learn the psychology behind the negative, repressed parts of yourself and how to accept them, the science behind creating healthy habits, and how to use philosophy to strengthen your critical thinking skills and push through hard times. And so you're not just mindlessly consuming these videos and using them as a false sense of productivity like most people do with self-help videos. I've created at least one worksheet associated with each video so you can directly apply what you've learned to your own subjective life problems and goals you're trying to complete. Because that is how you will finally see lasting results. And to help you with all that, you'll have access to the Ultimate Self-Mastery community, which is full of like-minded individuals who are on the journey towards self-mastery just like you. Having a community of inspiring people all helping to lift each other up and hold one another accountable is possibly the most crucial aspect towards ensuring that you stay on the path towards self-mastery. And I will also be hanging out in the community too to help assist you on your journey. This is easily the biggest and most influential project that I have worked on, and I've spent over 600 hours making sure this is the best and most impactful self-improvement course that you are going to find. In fact, I am so certain that this course is going to positively influence your life that it's backed by my 60-day growth guarantee. If you don't see a significant positive change in your life after 60 days of using and applying the course materials, then I'll give you your money back in full. So if you are finally ready to reach your highest potential and achieve ultimate self-mastery, then click the first link in the description, and once you get to the website, click on the I'm Ready button. And if you're seeing this video early enough, the first 100 people to buy the course in one full payment and use the code LAUNCH10 at checkout will get 10% off their purchase. If I were you, I would go see if I could snag that deal as soon as possible because it might be gone already. With all that being said, I look forward to seeing and talking to many of you in the exclusive self-mastery community. Now, let's do this.